LaShawn says she's had 5 enrollments and 1 tour scheduled for tomorrow. This is amazing. I love it. I love it. Keep it coming. Let me know what you got going on. Yeah, a set of twins enrolled in 1 tour. I love it. I love it. Keep it coming. I want to know exactly what you guys have been up to. I'm going to be sharing with you our social media tonight. This is going to up our plan a little bit. You're going to be able to do a little bit more, but I do want to see all of your progress that you've had as we get ready to start our class on tonight. Yay. Danielle, 6 new students. Okay, girl. Angela says 3 enrollments at 1 school and 3 at a second location. Latanya said 2. Andrew said 2 tours. Y'all keep it coming. Goodie bags and 1 enroll so far. LaShawn said, listen, I let 1 staff member go, but I have trained some more. I love it. Hey, when you got somebody not doing what they need to do, we have an obligation to go ahead and make it work. This is good. I saw somebody said 4 enrollments. Let me find out who this is. Shara, 4 enrollments and 4 tours this week. Julie, 3 enrollments and 2 more tours. All right, guys, you guys are definitely crushing it, and that's what it takes. So I mean, how many total enrollments is that? Welcome to our implementation of Enroll 20. This is our second implementation. Last week we talked about automations. This week we will be talking about social media. And we were just reviewing all of the wonderful progress everybody has made. I see tours, new employees, 4 enrollments. Someone else said they had 6, 2 at each in location. Julie said she had 3. LaShawn, I gotta go back and look and see how many she had. Latanya had 2. Come on. Beverly had 1. LaShawn had 5 enrollments. Okay. All right. So keep dropping your progress. And if you are just getting started, like Randy, we were still prepping last week. That's good. Carolyn said, I trained my staff. They're excited. Sonia said she enrolled 5, 4, and 2. She has 3 locations. So I'm assuming altogether she enrolled 11, which is amazing because if each one of those is worth even $10,000, that's $100,000 that she just put in her pocket. Okay? Girl, Angela, I was working the whole time I was in Atlanta. I barely have a voice today. All right, guys. So we are going to get started with night 2. How many of you feel like you could do a better job at social media? Like it's just not really your thing.
She should not.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna go ahead and mute everyone. That way we have a clean recording tonight. All right. It's just, you watch it, but posting is not your thing. You gotta kind of have to think about it. All right. So tonight is for you. I have thought about it for you. You should have received a document, and Bobby can confirm that you received it. And we are also going to put it in school. You guys have been rocking out school, and make sure that you are looking at in your classroom because we are putting things in school every single day. So you want to make sure that you're doing that. The implementation section is in there if you want to make sure that you can go there. Bobby, is the social media in school yet? Let me know. Okay, good. So in school, I'm in school right now. Guys, if you go to community every day, I am posting something that you should be doing. Okay. So I want to make sure that you are looking, and a lot of your cohort classmates they're posting. I enrolled a new student in my 4-year-old classes at capacity. Listen, I have my first 20 enrollment. Guys, so make sure you're going in and congratulating them. Implementation session 1, it is located in the resources. So guys, to find your resources, I just want to remind you, you're going to go to Classroom. And when you first go to Classroom, it's going to look like this, right? The orientation is here, your resources and material is here. And so here is your social media and marketing. There is a PDF that we'll be using tonight. Hey, Bobby, see if we can re-upload this. It's giving me a little bit of an error message. And we also need to make sure that we upload the Canva link. All right, thank you. Let me go back out to Classroom. Then some of you who are not in our coaching calls, we're going to add the information here. Some of you have been requesting, like, I still feel like I want to do an individual meeting. That is like a 45-minute call. It is a fee for that, but we will add that link. And then all of your replays in your homework is here, including the implementation one. We need to actually get the video in there to make sure that we have that. But if you go down, your assignments and your homework should be right there. So that's where you can find that. And then, as we promised, we put all the back to school resources, that VIP bundle, and those replays. All of that is in the Classroom. So that's where you can find those resources. And we will get that PDF uploaded as well. All right. I also want to, let me see. I'm going to grab the Canva link. I just want to make sure I'm grabbing the Canva link that is the template link. So guys, we have some templates for you all. And these templates are to help shorten your curve when it comes to social media. Okay. And so we're going to be sharing that with you tonight. We're also going to be sharing with you tonight a full system that allows you to go in and you don't have to figure out what you're going to be posting every day. It's already there for you. It's by day. It gives you captions. It even gives you exactly what you should be posting. All right. And we will download it as a PDF. You should still be able to do it. But I'm going to make this a view only link. Do not ask for permissions to edit because it won't let you edit, but it will let you make a copy. Okay. It will let you make a copy. So let me get that to you right now. That way, if you want to follow along, you can, since we are uploading the PDF. Janelle, we don't plan on taking down the school group anytime soon. Definitely not throughout the beginning of the year. And if we do take it down, we'll give you time to download the resources. But we have no plans on taking it. If for some reason you cannot get to level 2, that means you have not been in the group, you have not introduced yourself. You have to maybe like 4 posts. But we also emailed some of the information out, and I just sent you the Google Doc for tonight. Right? That way nobody has any problems getting to the resources. All right? So if you're ready to get started on your social media plan, just say I am in the chat and we are going to get a rocket. Oh, sorry, I muted myself. I want to make sure I have the cleanest recording possible because every time I do something techie, y'all freak out on me. And I don't want you guys to freak out on me. And please, if you want your own copy of this, I have no problem with that. You're just going to go to File and make a copy. This is for you. In that respect, I'm going to ask you very kindly and very nicely not to share this with people outside of the program, just so we can be integral. Can everybody commit to that? Yes. Yes, please. We put these resources together for you guys, and you guys, you invest in them. So we just want to be fair and make sure that others don't have access to something they actually did not purchase. All right. Good job. Love it. And to show you guys how easy social media is, one of the things that I did this week is I launched a new page. Have any of you seen it? Miss Results. Any of you seen the page? I think it's just on Instagram. It's AI Child Care Coach. We will be dropping so many new things. Everything that we created on this new Instagram page. Um, with you in mind and others in mind. I wanted to show you guys how easy it is. Sometimes you don't want to post yourself, but there's so many things that you can do in AI. I'm gonna send you guys the link to this Instagram page in the chat. I would love for you to go and follow it. One of the things I'm going to show you today is how we use chat GPT prompts to help us do social media. But I'm also going to make sure that you guys have exactly what to post for the next 30 days. But yeah, we did these. And so we'll be doing some AI generated social media here, a part of our Child Care Millionaires brand. So we definitely want you guys to follow and post and like and comment and use Mrs. Results tools. So let's get to business with Enroll 20. All right, I see that some of you are looking in the document. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go down the document because you're going to have to spend some time on your own social media, like scheduling and posting, but I want to make sure you know how to use the document. So, in order to enroll faster, there are some things that you have to know and things that you have to do. So, the first thing that this document starts out with is like our philosophy around posting. Can somebody put in the chat how many times you think you should post on your business page per week? How many times do you think you should post on your business page per week? Some people say daily, 3 times, twice a day, 15, 5 to 7. Okay. Now, if you're posting over 5 times, you are truly an overachiever. And I congratulate you. People who post at least 2 times a day will get preferential treatment by the platforms. But the average business that is successfully using social media to post 3 to 4 times a day on their Facebook page and 3 to 4 times a week on their Facebook page at a minimum, and at least do updates on Google weekly. Now, if you can do more than that, that's awesome. But if you just do 3 to 4 times a week and update Google once a week, you're good. So that's what we're going to talk about right now, Angela. What kind of updates? So our purpose in updating is to do 5 things. Visibility, we want people to see us. Trust, we want people to feel like we're creditable. Growth, we want a steady number of leads coming in. Recruitment, which we want more and more staff to see our business and say, oh, that's a nice place. I want to work there. And then the last thing, community. Social media is not just for your new parents, it is also for your current parents. Your current parents should feel valued through your social media page. That's why things like Parent of the Week, posting their reviews, posting their kids, if you have a waiver, are always great things to do to build that sense of community. Okay. And then over there, it shows some real world examples. Like when people actually use preschool near me, jobs near me, we want you to come up. So that's why even on your Google page, you're going to post your now hiring posts. Okay. Now, I think of social media as Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. To me, Google is Google. All right. I want y'all to put the word Google. Google is Google. And the reason why I typed this out for you guys is I wanted you to make sure that you could go back to this at any time. Google is a beast of its own. It is the number one search engine next to YouTube. YouTube is actually the number one search engine because most people do a lot of how-tos on YouTube. It's not the best search engine for childcare. Google is definitely the best search engine for childcare. So updating your Google page is so important. So what should you be posting? This is going back to the question earlier. You should be posting student life and activities, them at lunch, them at story time, them doing an experiment, them on field trips, them playing outside, them hugging their teacher when they come in, them singing, right? You should be posting reputation and reviews. You should be screenshotting testimonials, videos, thank yous from parents, rerunning when someone says something great about your school. How many of you have graduation? How many of you do graduation? If you do graduation, Parents' Day, cocoa and cookies for Christmas, set up one of your teachers with an iPhone or an iPad and ask the parents to say 2 or 3 words about the school, the event, and make sure every event you get some new parents talking about your program. That's easy peasy, right? You got to be intentional about that. So we're about to do our open house. We start our open houses on the 16th. We have an open house every single week at each one of our schools through the last week in October. We will have a content area where we have a backdrop, some balloons, something that says we love our parents, a place for them to take pictures, and a place for us to take video. And you don't have to post every other video at one time. You can still drip it out throughout the year. How many of you think you can just do that? They're already ready. They're already excited about their kids. I mean, take some pictures of them with teachers and you're going to repurpose that content later. Parent education, giving parenting tips. How to get your kid in the bed before 8:30. Potty training the easy way, right? You want to post those kind of things. Behind the scenes, like the day in the life of a teacher. One person, there are a few people who I think does really well at this. But she's from Houston. I've spoken at her brunch before. Her name is Latrice Crawford. She always is showing what she's doing in her center, what she's doing with teachers, what she's doing with parents. You know, now you don't have to do it every single day, but be intentional about, you videoing even yourself, hugging the kids, reading to the kids on the playground with the kids. Okay. And then you definitely want to give your offers like now hiring, enrolling, free t-shirt, whatever it is. We're doing boo night at my school. We're doing a parents night out. We want to be your boo so you can hang out with your boo. So for boo night, it's $30, but people can bring their kids and we are having a fun night with them from 6:30 to midnight, right? So we're going to be posting those kind of offers. And then you do want to post to attract new staff. Now hiring, like we're growing a great team here, right? So these are 6 type of posts that you should be posting. All right. Now, which one of them are you not doing at all? I want you to put it in the chat. Because most of us are doing some promotional posting. Which one are you not doing at all? Drop it in the chat for me. Listen, somebody said I don't do social media. Sometimes for my schools, I forget. You probably have someone on your staff that would love to help you. They want to be on their phone anyway. Give them 45 minutes at nap time. Have them work with you to pick what y'all are going to post that week. And you can literally let somebody else do it. Make sure you do your speaker, your not speaker, your teacher birthdays, your student birthdays. Like all of those things are good. But the reason why I want you to student life and activities is one of the most important. One of the most important, right? No, I'm not. We trust our parents. We do waivers. Um, we don't have a lot of parents who I think would do that. I mean, it's always a thing, but we're picking up at midnight. So this is more like dinner, movie, house party. This is not like I'm going to the club. The club don't start partying until 12. And so, yeah, we just a waiver saying that if you are intoxicated, your child will not be released to you. Like, we will call the police. Like, we ain't putting kids in danger. Yeah. We've done them for like 10 years, like have parent night outs. We've never had a problem with intoxication. Have we had a problem with people being late? Heck yeah. And we charged them. We charged them. All right. So let's go on. The how. So some people like to post the same things on routine. If you follow our girl Leslie, she's always going to do her fit check, right? Some people do things on certain days, Monday motivations. It doesn't really matter what order you do it in, but this is like an optional thing. I would always start the week out with some kind of highlight. Make sure you use video and pictures. And let's just say you don't have time. How many of you use an app where you send parents pictures? Whether that's Playground, whether that's ProCare, Brightwheel, okay? This is my number one source for social media content. I also use stock photos. I also use pre-done graphics. And I'm going to be giving you some graphics tonight. Over 40 of them. Say thank you. Boop, boop, boop. So you're going to have some things that you can post. Tuesday, you can give a parenting tip. Wednesday, behind the scenes. Look at Miss Bree, our pre-K teacher. She's been with us 5 years. Maybe she's reading a story. You don't have to be like directly in her face. It could be your cook making some biscuits in the morning. Whatever it is. Thursday, I highlight like maybe if the kids did a certain craft, you do like multiple pictures where everybody can see their kid. Friday, a review. Over the weekend, maybe do a culture post or a staff first post. Or if you love us, leave a review. You don't have to post in this order. This just gives you an idea of what you can post. Are the examples helping you too? Your posts do not have to be long, and you do not have to come up with what you want to say. Chat GPT can help you do that. Right? So I'm going to go to Chat GPT real quick. And y'all know I love me some Chat GPT, right? So let's just say we had a teacher, Miss Bree. So this is what I would do if I was doing this. Hey, Chatty, I have a teacher, Miss Bree. She's been with us 5 years. Can you help me announce her birthday on social media? We're going to do a few social media posts, but I want to start with this. I always talk to my Chat GPT because I don't type fast. All right. So Chat GPT is thinking and it's telling me exactly what I can post. Hey, today we're celebrating Miss Bree. Miss Bree for 5 amazing years. She's poured love and patience from teaching ABCs to watching tears to cheering our milestone. Bam, bam, bam. Join us for some love. Got it. Right? So I love this. I can even ask it to create me a school mascot where my mascot is always giving people high fives. So let's do another one. Hey, Chatty, I want to do a series where every Tuesday I post a parenting tip. Can you help me create this for October? I want it to be fun and engaging. Some of it to be about quality time with your kids, an activity you can do, or something that will help a parent really feel good about their relationship with their child. All right. And then I send that and it says, oh, yes, friend, here's your Tuesday tips. It is literally giving me the tips, right? Turn off your TV, blah, 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 blah. It's telling me exactly what to do. And at the end, I normally like to put my website, or it's Messy Monday or Wacky Wednesday, like it's saying this. So for tip one, like let's say I don't have a graphic. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. All right, I love tip one. Can you create a graphic for this one period? The name of the center for this graphic is going to be Ivy Prep Preschool. Make sure that somewhere that the name is on the graphic. And then maybe at the bottom we can put now enrolling to cross promote both. So Ivy Prep Preschool, make sure that we put the name now enrolling to cross promote. Damn. This one. All right. I created a lot of graphics in ChatGPT, but the graphics I'm going to give you, they are well designed. But sometimes you need something to show what you're saying in an amazing way. And so maybe you don't have a graphic designer that you can hire. This is one of the things that I do. And I'm not going to stay in ChatGPT long, but we have an AI class. I teach a lot of AI skills in our mastermind. I will say if you don't have a lot of time and money, make sure that you use ChatGPT, and I suggest you do the $20 version. We're going to give it a few seconds to think, and it normally goes pretty fast. Yeah, I definitely use the paid version. Thank you, Maya. Maya is in the chat burning it up. So when it starts doing this, it's not broken. It's actually putting it together. All right. So, bam. There's my graphic. Now, my logo don't quite look like this. I can replace it with my logo in Canva. But is there anything wrong with that? No. I can even tell it, oh, I forgot to tell you. I can make it better. So, I'm sorry, Chatty. I forgot to tell you. I would like to use shades of green and yellow in the graphic to be aligned with our brand colors. And please make sure you put Ivy Prep Preschool in green or white, depending on the background. Can you please recreate this to make it better? All right. So you can get as granular as you want, especially if you are doing it. But isn't this, it took like 15 seconds to tell it what to do, and it took like a minute for it to generate it. It does generate pictures at a slower pace than text. Well, I have definitely taught my chat GPT. Can you see my screen, y'all? I am sharing my screen. You can or you can? Okay, somebody said share my screen. I was like, oh my God. I thought I was sharing my screen. Am I sharing it? Okay, you can see the flyer. Okay, okay, great. So now it's recreating the graphic. Okay, y'all freaked me out for a second. Are y'all loving this? Are y'all loving it? Because a lot of times we don't do stuff because it just takes too long. But it doesn't have to. And then if I want to customize a graphic, I definitely can go into Canva or something like that. Images do take a moment to create, but I create so much stuff in ChatGPT. Now this is better because now it's in my school colors, right? And so, literally, like I say, if you have a young person on your staff and you're not really good with social media, you can literally do it with them. You can tell it, oh, yeah, create a graphic for each tip. You can tell it to create one with students or whatever. Now, I'm giving you a 30-day plan, but even, let me see. Here we go. I'm going to give y'all some behind the scenes. Everybody say, please, don't be going to tell my secrets. Listen, don't go and tell my secrets. But this is like some of the main things we do in Elevation, really teaching you guys how to use tech to make your job easier. But I don't pay designers to do everything. Like, of course, I pay designers for the conference. I see you guys with your tech tips. I love it. Go ahead on, Wanda. Yay. But listen, when I created Miss Results, I created her right here in ChatGPT. And here are some of the pictures that I created right here in ChatGPT. Now, I had better prompts than I'm prompting now. She got more curves than me, y'all. Now, I did upload a picture of myself, but I didn't want a direct twin. She got a little bit more color than me, but I like her. Come on, chocolate drop. All of these were created right here. Right here. So you can do the same thing for your school. It may take a little energy. You do have to like tell it what you want. And we have a concept when it comes to ChatGPT, trash in, trash out. Now on this one, y'all, what's wrong with this picture? Can somebody tell me? Now, why they got to do me like that? Now, my husband will probably like this, y'all. But I don't need three hands in real life, okay? So, why they had to do me like that? But all of these, and then they tried to give me a real version. I was like, I like the cartoon version better. Like, now the real version, she looked like a distant cousin. But all of these things you can do right here in ChatGPT. Like on here, planner is backwards. I really don't care. But all of these things, yeah, we could be related. We could be related. All of these things was created right there in ChatGPT. So you do not have to create everything. And if you know what you want, you can tell it exactly what you want. All right, let's go back to our game plan. It tells you a little bit on here about different platforms and best practices for those platforms, right? How many of you are going to go through and read this and be like, okay, I'm going to train somebody at my school to help me? See, Google 1 to 2 times per week. That's it. Facebook 3 to 4 times per week. That's it. All right. Then here's some golden rules like frequency. Are y'all doing these in ChatGPT as we speak? Come on, look at the chat. All right, so everybody got to go and just design one thing in Canva. Bobby, go ahead and put the thing in school. Drop your Canva graphic here because they showing out in the chat, but we'll lose this. So we won't see it. Oh my goodness. Go, Faith. Go. I love it. Oh, I love it. We had a whole AI series, I guess about 6 weeks ago. We had so much fun. I love teaching new tools and using tools. And so when I see y'all doing stuff like this, it makes me so happy. Right? The only thing I will remind you about using ChatGPT, we got some people in the waiting room. Let's let them in. The only thing I will remind you is trash in, trash out. If you put in like create a classroom, a teacher in a classroom, you're going to get trash, right? So please make sure that you take time and give it a little bit more so it can create more. All right. And then part 6, let's pull this down. I have given you guys all of these social media graphics. Looks like something moved. Bobby, just make sure when you download it that wasn't moved because it looked like something moved. Now, remember I told you I have something for you. This is a table of contents. Some of these you have multiples of, so it's a little bit over 40 graphics. I'm going to show you how to use them. And then down here, we've done a social media calendar for you. That will tell you what to post every day and the captions of what to post every day. Bobby, what I don't see in here is the link to the social media calendar. So if we could do that, that would be good. We need that link added right there. Make sure it's view only. All right. So let's first of all go to the Canva link. When you open up this Canva link, it is going to make you make a copy. This is my master copy, so we need to make sure that you guys cannot edit. I think this is the wrong link in here. It should be the other link. The brand template link. Give me 1 second. Let me get some of the templates so we can change this out. Well, I can show you here, but let me go ahead and make me a copy. I'm gonna change this link out because we need to make sure that you guys don't mess up the master copy. There's one that is a brand template, and that's the link that should be in this document. All right, but let's go forward. So here are some samples of what the graphics will look like. Um, and those little bubbles that say add logo here, you can delete it and just pull over your logo. You can add in your website. You can add in your center name. I'm gonna make sure I pull up the right link because this link may still have some of my things in there. But we want you to be able to customize it for your centers. All right. So you can add your center name. You can add your website everywhere. Like here, we put our logo on there. You can put your website, and I suggest you put your phone number on things as well. But you have now accepted infants. Now, let's just say you don't like this picture of this baby. That's okay. Over here, you can just search baby pictures. You can customize anything here. So maybe you want this baby. That baby's more cute. I actually think that baby's more cute. You can switch out all of the pictures. You can change colors. Any of those things you could do here. We left a space for you guys to add your logo. So you can literally take this logo and let's just say I was working with someone with dynamic kids the other day. But let's say I want to add my Elite Tots logo. Bam, I can add it right there. So these are fully customizable. And you get all of them. They are for your center use. Again, we ask that you don't share them with people outside of this program. But if you have multiple centers, you can definitely use it for multiple centers. So it's one's about free meals, one about your free week of childcare. I will say make sure you read it to make sure you add in your center name. Free registration, $500 off childcare. And if I want to say 200, 1,000, I can edit text and I can edit words. Start for 99. Back to school. How was your child's first day? How does your child like spinach? Like you can change these around to whatever. An open house template. If you offer transportation, look what we did today. um, Information about reading to your child or a parenting tip. Here you can add a parenting tip informational close. You can take your testimonials. Why choose us? Join our Facebook page, Employee of the Month. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Now enrolling. Y'all get the picture? How many of y'all love this? You love it, you love it, you love it. Happy Thanksgiving, happy Halloween. We put as many as we could in here to help you guys just get started. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I am going to remove this Canva link until we get our right Canva link in, and we'll put that up right after class. Because I do not want everybody writing on the master link. All right. And this should be able to help you consistently post. All right. Bobby, if you're in the chat, and I think that you are, can you send me the spreadsheet real quick? Because this is a little, oh, here are the brand templates. Here is the right link. Yay, we found the right link. Yay, okay. So when I click on this link, yes, ma'am, it's going to be in the classroom. We also will send out an email. When I click on this link, it'll say use this brand template. And what you will have to do is you will have to actually go into it, make a copy before you're able to use it. But all of the ones I just showed you, they're all in there. Okay, I knew that we did this the right way. Yes. So I can drop this link in the chat for you guys because I do love y'all. I just don't want us working on the wrong document. Okay, Adrian, I went over that in the beginning, but you can also email Bobby at membership@childcommunionairs.com and she can help you. So the classroom is in school. Everything is in the same classroom. It's all in school. You just go up to classroom and you're in it. You don't have to sign in again or anything like that. When you go to resources and materials, you have to be at level 2. To get to level 2, you only need to post and like maybe 3 posts. But everything else is unlocked at level 1 because we do want to make sure that you're participating. You see all these comments, lovely people. Right now, Christina Graham is back in first place. LJ has bumped down to number 4. She was in first place. But Pamela and Phyllis, they are rocking it out. The way that you level up is just by engaging in the group. It's really easy to get to level 2. Okay. When you go to the Canva link, it should say use this brand template. It won't. I just clicked it. We'll test it. I can't get it. Okay, let us test it and see. Because the first one, so when you, let me click on the link again. Some of you may need to upgrade in Canva. I don't know if that's one of their new rules, but I can look into it. I wonder if you have to have Canva Pro to use templates now. You know, all of these apps, they were free for forever because it's working for me. It is working for me. Someone who has Canva Pro, will you try? Zakaria said it's working for her. Okay. We're going to test it, guys. I just put it in again. We'll test it and make sure we get it to you. It's working for me, but there may be a workaround to it. Right? If you have that first link, you can go to file and make a copy. And I know that that one's open to everybody. It's just our master copy. So if you have the master copy up, just go to File and make a copy. File is right here. And then you can just make you a copy while you have it up. And then we'll test it why the template may not be working. All right, isn't tech fun? All right, the last thing I want to show you guys before we get off and we do some questions and do some celebrations. So you will have a calendar. It will look like this. And I know y'all like, Brandy, it's already October 7th. Great. Use these November 1st through the 6th. No whining. Right? Everybody put no whining in the chat. Everybody put no whining in the chat. I want to see some more. Good job, friends. And no tattling. No whining, no tattling. All right? So when you open this up, it will be view only. And it will literally tell you, post this, post it on IG. If you want to post on TikTok, you can. A lot of centers use TikTok, but most centers don't. I'm going to be honest with you. Facebook and Instagram is normally the #1 channel, and Facebook over Instagram for our industry. But Google is non-negotiable. You will also see in this Google action, everybody say G. It's in column G. How gangsta is that? It's actually in column G. It'll tell you post the same video to your YouTube, update a message, right? Add a staff bio. It gives you some things. Now I told you, you only have to go in Google and update once a week. You can do all of these at one time. And if it's not applicable to you, guess what? You don't have to do it. That goes back to my no whining. Okay? So it's meant to help you. Right? Everybody see this? Okay. So it goes all the way through the 31st. I did give you guys some real options, like on Character Day. Of course, I'm going to do a Character Day parade. I don't call it Halloween. Of course, I'm going to do a Character Day. And we're going to go through every class. And of course, I'm going to post it as a reel. And of course, I'm going to tag the parents. And of course, I'm going to put the link in Playground so parents can go to the link. Right? All right. Everybody got it. So this link is in the document. You have to make your own copy to edit. And I'm going to open up with some quick questions. So this is a view only link. You will have to go to File and make yourself a copy. All right. And every single week, it's the same link, right? I just wanted to preview it for you. So if you wanted to print this out and easily see, you could. Everybody with me? Everybody with me? So you can go to the link to fully edit, right? But he's going to tell you a little bit about what you should be doing. No guesswork, right? We wanted to take all of the guesswork out of it. So I want to open up for questions real quick. If you have a question, can you raise your hand? You can go to the reactions tab and you can literally raise your hand and I will bring you up one by one. And I just want to make sure that we're good. Hey, Florence, what's your question? Let me ask you to unmute.
Right. Well, my question is, I have the new center. We haven't had our open house yet. Will we cover anything about open houses? Open like an open house here in
We
Enroll 20 or no?
Yeah, we can in our next implementation session. Like, what you want to know, like some best practices for your open house?
Yeah, like what should we do? Or even how much is the one call if I want to just call and brainstorm about, because we don't even have one. We haven't had the part where we get kids yet. So I'm ready to get the kids. We're licensed.
Yeah, we'll put it in there. It's $2.99, and it's like for 45 minutes. And then
Okay, that's
we do a written recap of everything to give you some action steps. But let me just answer your first part of your question here. You know, I'm a
okay.
third. Um, I would definitely, for your first open house, if you have a lot of kids, I would give my family passes to bring other families.
Okay.
And that's the only thing we're doing. We're doing like each of our teachers at my new center, they're doing an activity in their classroom. So we're doing it like a family day.
Okay.
But we gave each parent 4 passes. Now, will they invite 4 other families? We don't know. But it's food, fun. I would run an ad. Like you could boost your post. I like to actually run ads, but you can also boost your post where you're actually getting people to sign up and register.
Okay.
I like to use Eventbrite for free signups because I
Okay.
still want to know who's coming,
That makes sense. Yeah, because
and
I'm struggling with how that should work.
I want their contact information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brandy. And then how soon, if I needed this call, once I pay, how soon can I get on that
I know we
calendar?
have we have availability next week. Um,
Okay.
Tonight when we update, like between tonight and in the morning, we'll be updating it. Like with this replay, we'll update that link so you
Okay.
can do that. Um, and I think this document we're gonna re-upload because the PDF was doing something. So I gave you guys the Google one, but we'll re-upload the PDF as well.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. All right, next up is Latanya. Hey, Latanya. Let me remove it. Let me unmute you.
Hey, Brandy. Hi,
How are you?
everyone. I'm good. Sorry I can't turn my camera on because I look a hot mess. But my question is, and don't judge me because I'm new to this Facebook. How do I create a business Facebook page?
Oh, I can show you. Right now, I have a million pages. I hope nothing pops up that not supposed to be on one of them. Okay, because y'all know I author under a pen name, so I have a few thousand hundred pages. Let me clear out some of this, and then I'm gonna share my screen. All right. All right. Can y'all see my screen? So you don't have a Facebook page right now for your center? Can you hear me? Uh-oh, she muted. Oh, there we go.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get off mute.
Do you have a Facebook page right now for your center?
Can you hear me?
I can now.
I'm sorry. No, I don't have one for my business. I just have an Instagram for my business, but I don't have a Facebook page for the business. I just have a personal
Okay.
Facebook page.
So you go to your personal page and then you go to pages and you literally pick create a new page. And that's it. Then you're gonna fill in all of the information about that page. You're gonna give it a name, you're going to give it a category, a bio, and then it's going to ask you questions to build that page. And then you're going to add your picture. But it's literally connected to your personal page. So you're just gonna go to pages. I don't know if you saw me do it. Um, I'll go back. I didn't want to go that far back. Facebook trying to be funny. So you go, sometimes you have to click this little arrow down. You go to pages, it's like the little orange flag. And then at the top, it's going to say create a page. If you're on your phone, when you go into Facebook, normally at the bottom, it has that little icon where you click on your name and it takes you to your pages. And then you can just put add page. And it's really simple. It'll ask you a few questions, but it walks you straight through it. Okay. All right. Anyone else with a question? And it can be about anything we did tonight or anything that you're experiencing. And I'm going to make it easier for you guys to unmute your mics. Any other question? You should be able.
What time did you? Hey, what time did you say your boo night was?
We're gonna start at 6:30. We're gonna take kids from 6:30 to about 7:30 because we do make them go home, and we ask them to come back in pajamas. So our theme is they can wear pajamas. They cannot wear costumes because we're gonna have costumes all day. And so, and the way that we do it is when they come in at 6:30, we like have music and strobe lights and balloon machine, and the bubble machine, and they come into a dance party. So when the parents drop them off, it's like boom, boom, boom. I mean, they're having a good time. They come into a dance party. About 7:30, we feed them, and then we start doing rotations. We let them do 3 rotations. Every classroom has something, and we don't take our infants. We take 2.5 and up. Okay, we take 2.5 and up, and so each classroom they do an activity. And then around 9:30, we put on our movie and we lay down our cots. Our older kids, they get to stay in another room. But if you're under 5, you're going to have a bootastic movie. And you're going to lay on your cot. We let them go to sleep around 9:30. Our big kids, we don't make them go to sleep. Like for our after schoolers, we just do activities with them. And some of them be like, Miss Woods, we sleepy. Me too. Me too. Let's go. Our teachers volunteer. Um, it's a fundraiser.
Okay.
So our parents normally participate. And get this, like some of our core parents, they even bring like they'll be like, I'll donate the nachos or I'll like so they know it's a fundraiser.
Okay. Okay. And you say you charge $30?
Yeah, when we did some overnight before and charged 50, and I don't want to do that no more.
No, I don't do that.
I ain't like that. But we thought $30 is a good thing, and no, we don't give a second sibling discount.
No. And then you fix them like what, pizza or something?
No, we normally cook because it'd be normally cheaper. No, it's a fundraiser. We have paid teachers in the past, but this one is a fundraiser. And our teachers know what it's for. It's for like
I'm saying, did you feed them like pizza?
Oh no, I was asking Alicia's question. She said,
"Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
We bought pizza before, but it's normally a lot cheaper to cook.
Okay.
And so a lot of times we cook, like we're doing a nacho station or a hot dog station. So they can pick between chili cheese dogs and chili cheese nachos. Doesn't really matter. And then we do have like we have like a fresh veggies tray that we're doing and a fruit tray. And so they're doing like a charcuterie for the movie time. Okay. So they each getting like a little boo plate and they get to put snacks on their little boo plate that they like.
Got you. Okay.
And then we do a movie time. They bring their blanket and stuff. We watch a movie. Most of them fall asleep during the movie. So we have to have teachers to go and get the food because they like.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Any other questions? You guys can unmute your mic. Oh, thank you. Come on. Wish I had your daycare. Faith says, I bought a center a few months ago, but I've never did an open house. We have new owners and management. How do you recommend to get? That's what I was kind of saying before to Florence. I would definitely would invite them through the social media. I would run ads, but I would also give my parents like passes for them to bring other families. I would put out an open house sign. If you're doing something like on a Saturday, I would get a bouncy house or something like that to pull people towards the center. Yeah. Uh-oh, y'all. We got is the school group closing after boot camp question. Should I answer it again? Maybe I will. Even though
Yes, that's my question.
it's the gazillionth time I've answered it. So the school group will definitely be open through December, probably longer. But if we decide to close it down, we will let you guys download the stuff. But we have no, no plans on closing it anytime soon. However, if you're an Elevation Mastermind, we move all of that stuff into their portal. So make sure that you consider that as well. Okay? She said, I love that community. Me too. Me too. Yay. And guys, you guys are doing a really good job of posting. All right. Yes, ma'am. What is your question?
Me,
Yeah.
Katriska. Okay, perfect. I am having I guess I'm gonna well not I guess I'm gonna I have like 3 vendor events coming up this month. So I just wanted to know do you have any suggestions? What I'm already going to do is like of course I'm gonna have goodie bags out for the kids and then have their parent have their mom like give me their name and their email and
Oh, hold on. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh no, no problem. Give their name and email and phone number so I can get some information. So I have a little goodie bag and probably a book for the child. And then if they want to do a tour, I have like the little tour questionnaire for them to fill out prior to coming. And then do like a raffle. And then have like a little table for the kids to like color or whatever and some bubbles. Do you have any other suggestions that you think I should add to the event?
Yeah, I love the spin wheel where they can spin to win a prize.
Oh, spin wheel.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can get those like off of Amazon. Um, Normally I do like a QR code where they can give me their information, or I do something where they can type it. People do not write legibly, especially if they're in a rush. Hold on, Queen. Okay, especially if they're in a rush. A lot of times you can't understand some of the things that they write. But I do tell them we're going to be picking. If I do like do the info cards, we're going to be doing giveaways at the end of the night, whether you're here or not. But so make sure you give us a good phone number. So if you are the winner, that we can get your prize to you. But I like the idea of having a activity. A coloring sheet is good, but blocks are also good. Something that you don't have to keep refreshing. Like if you have blocks, fidgets, things like that. But I don't
Yeah.
know how much space you have.
It's at a park, so it's
Oh, you got space. Yeah.
yeah, so it's at a park, and then I'll have a table and some chairs out, and then I have
And
like a
if you
trick or
can
trunk.
get one of those bubble machines, they're battery operated.
That's what I have for my son. Yeah, I'm gonna do the bubble machine. I was gonna do the crayons. I have the blocks, and then I was gonna do a QR code for just like the regular questionnaire, just to get their information and give them a
Mhm.
goodie. But if I do like the tour, then I was gonna give them like if they wanted to like fill out that tour. Of
Yeah.
course, that's gonna be like a longer questionnaire, but that's another QR code.
And the thing about that is you want to make the barrier to entry super easy for them. So
So
like
just do the one QR code then with just the basic information, and then if they do want to do tour and stuff like that, then send that other QR code later with all other information. Okay, got it.
I just make the barrier to entry as easy as possible.
Gotcha. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Any other questions? Miriam, you can absolutely still join the mastermind. I'm glad you asked that question. We are about to talk about that in just a second. Queen, did you have a question? Can I share my Boo event flyer? I don't think it's completely finished. Let me find it. I can show you what it's starting to look like. We put it in our newsletter, but we're working on it. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. I think you can see more than I need y'all to see. Hold on. All right, so here it is. It's not finished yet, but this is it. We've already put it in our newsletter, so we already have a sign up, but then we'll put this on the door. We'll put this on Facebook. We'll put it in other places. We'll give it to them to give to their friends. But just know, make sure if you are telling people they don't have to be a part of your center, like they have cousins, oh, my nephew wants to come, make sure that you guys have them fill out the proper paperwork. That makes sense? All right. But it's coming together. It's not complete yet. It's typically stuff like this. I'm selling it about 2 to 3 weeks out, but I put all the events on our newsletter so I can make sure that we do get parents in the know. Right? So I want to take a minute and I want to make sure we answer. Bobby, are you still on with me? Guys, while we're doing this, I want you guys to drop one thing that you are going to implement from our social media class today. Go ahead and drop that for me. Thank you so much. Keep it coming. Okay, posting twice a day, the tips. I love it. I love it. Creating a business page. Yes, that is an absolute, you got to do it. Post it on Google, post it more often. Using Canva. And guys, in our Elevation Mastermind for sure, there are tons and tons of, I'm going to say, Canva design AI classes, and we have work sessions all the time to help you get that stuff done. I love it. So before we go on, I just wanted to reiterate, just like someone asked me in the chat, they were like, well, Coach Brandy, can I still join the mastermind? So I wanted to take a minute and answer some of the questions that we've had and kind of talk to you guys again about the mastermind, because it's definitely not too late for you to join. However, for those of you who are looking to join our mastermind, we do want to give you the opportunity to do that sooner rather than later, because we are about to do our 30-day plan calls, okay? And what that means is, for those of you who are joining us, we're going to be having a special call with you guys in the next 2 weeks to get you guys ready to rock and roll. And so I'm going to take a minute on tonight to make sure that we have thoroughly answered the questions, and we decide to do something a little bit special for those of you who still wanted to join, right? So I'm going to ask that if everybody can hang tight for the next few minutes. I just want to present to you guys some of the questions that people were asking and just reiterate what our mastermind is, okay? I am going to start with the questions first, but our mastermind is a program where we work one-on-one with child care owners to help you really grow your business. The goal is to help you run a business that is sleek and easy to run, that doesn't require your time every day, and that's putting money back in your pocket, right? Where you're running a profit, to help you understand your numbers And so your business is taking care of you the way that you take care of it. If that sounds good, I want you to put yes, yes in the chat. So I'm going to go over some of the questions that we had over the last few weeks about mastermind and like, is it the right time for me? Right. And if you guys have been thinking these questions, that's why I'm going over. We've gotten email after email after email like, I want to do it, but I'm not sure. I want to do it, but I don't know where the money is coming from. I want to do it, but I've never done anything like this before, right? If that's you, I just want you to put me in the chat so I know I'm talking to the right people, right? Okay, because if you haven't joined and you want to join, we don't want just you not having the right information to stop you from joining. Okay, so I'll go over the what's included again a little bit later. I really want to get to the questions that most of you had asked me, right? And so here are those questions. Like, how can I be sure if this will change my business, right? First of all, our mastermind is not just based on what I think will work. It's on what we know will work that we've tested with hundreds of centers, right? And so you already have the vehicle. We just want to turbocharge that engine to get you where you need to go, right? Now, I will tell you this, you have to show up, but it's our responsibility to help you show up. That's why tonight you received a text message, you received emails. When we were doing the challenge, you received phone calls from me. Our goal is to help you and to walk you through on your journey to success, whatever that looks like for you. And so, in order to do that, we sit down with you from the very beginning and we create a plan. I want everybody to put the word plan in the chat. And this is a plan that's customized to you. Me and Dr. Connie, or myself and Coach Nat, we sit down with you. I come to every single onboarding call because I want to make sure that we have a good plan to grow your business and that being in the mastermind is not a financial hardship for you. So we're not just saying, oh, most centers should do that. No, we're saying, tell us about your center, and we're making a 30-day plan for your center to get it kicked off. So the other question we kept getting was, how much time will I have to commit? Or do y'all meet every day? The answer is hell no. Okay? We don't meet every day because we want you to be running your centers. However, we do want you to work on your business every single week. And we say if you put in 3 to 5 hours a week to be a CEO, not a teacher, not a bus driver, not a cook, not a reception, but a what? Put it in the chat. I need you to put it in the chat. Thank you, Catrice. I'm going to get your name right. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you, Shawana. Katriska. You told me how to say it. I got it. Thank you, Maya. So, and that CEO looks like you planning for your week. You making sure your marketing is done. Typically we have one event per week. Some weeks we have a bye week. But we want to make sure you're getting the most out of your investment. Once a month, you will meet with your coach on your plan, on your implementation. But we have events all throughout the month to make sure that you're staying on track. This is not extra work. This is CEO work, right? So I want you to think about how you're using your time and what non-CEO tasks you should not be doing and replacing that with the CEO things that we do in the mastermind. That makes sense? This is not about you working more. As a matter of fact, over time, we want you to work less and earn more, right? Oh, this is a good question, Miriam. Your coaches are decided based on your 30-day plan. All of our coaches are great. They've all run centers. However, once we talk to you and we know what your pain point is and what your areas of opportunity are, then we connect you with a coach who that's their strength. We have one coach that works with our homes in particular. Like we have a coach that's great with multi-centers because she's ran an organization with 37 sites. And so that's how we do it. Typically, we don't rotate coaches, but the coaches do activities all month. So you have access to all of the coaches, right? So great question. Next question we kept getting. What if I can't show up to some of the in-person events, right? I'm going to tell you, I want you to show up because showing up makes a difference. However, we understand life happens, and that's why we're working the whole year, not just for the event. But we have 4 events a year, and so every quarter you're going to have an event. 2 of those events are our main big conference that everyone comes to, but you just come one day early. And the other 2 are mastermind exclusives, right? So I'm going to say don't cheat yourself. Make sure you're in the room when possible. But if not, you can always go to the replays, the community events to make sure you don't miss out. Tamika says, listen, when you miss one, you were going to be so mad at yourself. So listen, I agree with her. So some things we've done in the past, we've done cruises. We've been to New York. We've been to Miami. We've rented out yachts. So when we do our in-person quarterly events, they're normally 2 days or 2.5 days because we do understand you have to run your center. All right? But we want you to get in the room if you can. Next one. Oh, I got this with so many. Do I even get to work with Brandy? They said this was one of our number 1 questions. My answer is yes. Right? So I know Nick taught you guys last week, but I want you to see my track record. I did every single webinar. I did every single class in the boot camp, and I'm here every step of the way. Now, when you fall more in love with your coach than me, I don't get mad because some of y'all do. Y'all start dressing like your coaches. Y'all be having theme parties and, meetups. And I'm like, what about me? But you absolutely get to work with me. And you guys get 6 sessions with me. My goal is to coach you, correct you, to be your biggest cheerleader. But you do have access to me at any time. If you have an emergency, if you call, email me, I answer. Right? And the members in the chat can attest to that. All right. How can I be sure that I will get results? You can't be. But you can be sure that you do the work, and then I can say you will get results. I cannot promise a person that does nothing will get results. But that's not who you are. My question to you, have you gotten results just in the boot camp? The answer is yes. We counted over 60 enrollments in the first 3 minutes of people saying, I enrolled 3, I enrolled 11. So it's about where you put your time and energy. Results comes from action. I want y'all to put action in the chat. This is not a magic program. However, I promise you, if you put action and I put commitment in our alignment, I'm very confident that you will see results. If you will apply what you learn, if you ask questions, you will see results. Right? But I'm very honest with people. You got to show up. You got to show up. And you're changing. So even if you haven't showed up in the past, know that you're not that old person anymore. Zakaria, you're sure right. I will come looking for you. I will send my team, call her, get her on the phone. I will call you if you do. Tell them, Z. Right? This is one of the other questions we got. Listen, I'm struggling financially. Should I still make this commitment? So here's the truth. If nothing changes, nothing changes. Right? In order to get a change in your life, you have to make steps, some of them small steps. I put out a TikTok right now. It has about 15,000 views about some slow changes I made with my health. And I really did not even realize the impact of those slow changes, right? I don't want you to think that you have to implement everything overnight, but we are going to start implementing so you can start seeing change fast, right? So you can start stabilizing your business. So if money is tight, that's another reason to get in the room so we can help you learn how to multiply your money, how to focus on enrollment. And that's why we chose enrollment as the title of this particular challenge. We know owners need to enroll. but you cannot make that excuse for not investing in yourself. We don't make that an excuse for not putting gas in our car. And the mastermind is like putting gas in your tank. You gotta have some fuel to keep going, right? You gotta have something where you won't get discouraged. So, one of the things that we're doing tonight, we were doing the free month. That special is over. But we decided, since one of our biggest, I would say, objections or concerns was money, we decided to let those of you who are ready to start break up your deposit into payments. So essentially, instead of paying $1,600 up front, if you would like to, and if it will help you, you can pay $800 this month and $800 next month. And then in December, you'll pay your first full payment. Now, Brandy, that's still a free month. Kinda. We're just splitting it over 2 months for those of you who have finances as a barrier. Because we want you to start in October, because in November, we're going to have a big group of people start, right? And so we want to onboard you in October, do your 30 plan in October. How many of you it would help you to split the deposit? If so, put yes, because maybe it won't help. But if it will help, we want to know. Put yes in the chat. And if that's not your issue, you know, you can put no. We just want to know. Okay? Because we understand money is tight. We understand that many of you are coming to the conference. So this will allow you to split it up into 2 payments. And if that's something that you want to do, what we will do is we'll give you a link that will allow you to do that. It's a direct link that will allow you to do that. And then you will just pay $800 this month, $800 next month, and then you'll start paying the regular amount of the $1,600. All right. So, Bobby, we see that there are some people who said this will work. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly how to do that after the Q&A. And then we had, like, I'm a home or I run a small school. And to us, a small school is like under 20 kids, right? My first school was 19 kids. So if you are home or you're running a small school, is this for me? My answer is yes. Some people want to stay at home and that works for them, and you can still be a 6-figure owning home. Some people want to grow into a center. So no matter what your goal, we have something for you, and our homes and small centers get a discount of 33%. It's a huge discount. You still pay the same deposit, but you get a discount every month due to the size of your center. The only thing that you have to do, so we work in integrity, is send us a copy of your permit showing us how many you're licensed for, right? Any homes or small centers on? And so put me in the chat. I remember what it was like to just have 19 students. And so we don't want you to think just because you're a smaller center that you're not valuable and that you're not worthy of help and that you're not a part of our family. All right? So those of you who are ready to join the mastermind, we would love for you to be a part. We would love to walk you through the number for a small center is less than 20. Joya, is that your question? Okay, awesome. We would love to walk you through. We even have Bruce on. He's one of our team members. He's great about onboarding you. But those of you who are ready tonight, you can go to cmamastermind.com and you can sign up. Bobby, I was going to try to get you to send me the link where they can start for the $800. Right? So on our page, it tells you everything that's included in our mastermind, which makes it super easy for you guys to sign up, to review it, to hold us accountable. But I just want to make sure. All right. So here is our page that tells you everything about it. We went over this a few times, what it includes. I'm not going to bore you with that. You do know that instead of getting a free month, we're going to split your payment up because this bonus has expired. You do get to bring an additional guest with you to the conference, and you get a private dinner with me at the conference. So our normal payments is a $1,600 deposit, and then you guys pay $1,600 a month. So we can break that up for you. So you'll just click the start for less. And then what we'll do is we'll give you a coupon code to go ahead and make this $800. Okay? Or Bobby, do you have the direct link for it? Because if so, I want to drop that tonight. I think you did drop it to me. I'm sorry. I see it now. Thank you, Bobby. Copy. Y'all, everybody say thank you, Bobby, because y'all don't know. So this link right here is a link where you can just pay an $800 deposit. Right? And then we will put a coupon on for next month for you because you can only do one coupon at a time. And then you'll pay $800 next month. And then in December, that will be your first full month. Just to make it easy for you guys. Right? Okay? And you'll come into the conference with a 30-day plan. You'll come into the conference getting your jacket. You'll come into the conference upgraded. So we really do want to make sure that you have that information tonight. So who's ready to join us, under this promotion? Let us know in the chat. We can follow up with you. For the rest of you who came to class tonight, we're going to be putting your homework in the chat, but we're going to let you guys go. And we'll stay on for those who have any questions and who want to join our master